Oh, hey, babies! It's your main man, Mars Midnight. All right, why are we here? Drinking beer. I'll tell you why. Now, I thought this was going to be I Quit the Band Again Part 2, but y'all already know how I feel about this fucking tweaking loser that I've been dragging around like an albatross for the past 5 years. And, all right, you know what? I can put up with so much shit, but guess what? The shit bucket is full, and it's time to clean out the outhouse. So we're not even going to talk about that clown, right? I'm not even going to dignify it. So why are we here? Well, I'll tell you. Daddy has a little story to tell. May it serve you well. All right, now I was getting my yayas out. I was, doing my karaoke thing, singing along to the YouTube, some vultures. Ghost vultures. Um, sing along to the Rolling Stones on the Tammy Show and the Old Kiss on the Midnight Special and all the good stuff, right? And I like to laugh too. Like half my thing was, okay, my heroes were alternately Sid Vicious and John Belushi, right? And so, my algorithm somehow recommended this David Spade thing where he's talking about being in strip clubs, and I said, holy shit. Now, this is where the story starts. I was listening to his story, and I was like, and I was like, I can beat that. So, we're going to beat that. Strap yourselves in, kids. It's going to be a bumpy night. Okay, here we are. Hold on, let me put this damn thing down. Sponsored by. All right. Okay. Now, I moved in with this bride, right? And I almost literally hung the moon for her. I was doing fine. I was with my little rock and roll band, Robosay and Cosmic Rays, and he gave me half the material. He could take the title. I don't give a shit, but sweet guy. And we had the Cosmic Ray headquarters, and it was great. It was great. And the damnedest thing was, okay, this is this this is pretty bad. All right, now we used to play a lot at this place called the Art Bar, and right across the river is where we lived. Now the Art Bar would shut down. Now because of Columbia, South Carolina law, like right when you got your good buzz on Saturday night, boom, hey, the Christians gotta get sober for church on Sunday morning. So everything was shut down at 12 o'clock. Now, I built myself a little trap, and I always made sure that I had a case of beer, a bottle of Jägermeister, a little bit of weed, and my pad. And so everyone was like, oh, no. I was like, hey. And it was called Crappy Hour, right? Crappy Hour is when you can find somewhere else to go, all right? And I always had a stash. So everyone would come across the bridge and, come to my house, and there would always be that one girl that would stay. All right. So here's what you don't know. Like I'd never frequented. How do you say that word? Frequented. I can't say that. I never patronized strip clubs. Not that I had anything wrong with it. It's just it's out of my comfort zone, and I'm a bit of a romantic. And if I want to see you with your clothes off, I feel like I should have to earn that, not just throw money out like some sort of Donald Trump. Anyway, but rock and rollers and dancers sometimes frequent the same establishments when they are off duty, shall we say. So, I swear to God, I went through 5 maybe 4, I don't know, girlfriends in a row. And about the third date, I would, like, they would go, Marshall? Okay, my real name is Marshall. Okay, Mars is a nickname for Marshall. Okay, Marshall, we need to have a talk. I need to tell you something. Right, and after a while, I figured it out. You know, they all wear the jogging suit. You know, they're always carrying ones. They insist on paying for everything, even though I'm trying to be the gentleman. What the fuck, you know? Because so anyway, that's not the story. That's not the story. So here I was, minding my own damn business. I don't, like, in Five Points, and like sitting on the corner, and a couple of guys that I didn't really hang with, but they saw me. Hey, Marks. I'm not gonna name their names, but I will send this one to you, and you might remember. And says, "Hey, we're going to Phase 3. You want to come?" And I was like, "What is Phase 3?" I had no idea, right? I said, "Oh, it's a strip club." And I was like, "Well, I'm always up for an adventure." And I was like, "Okay." I got some money in my pocket. And so they take me to this weird, out of the way place, and had Phase 3 on the thing. And what I didn't know until later, not, I'd actually got busted on a narco rap, like the song says. And I ended up in Phase 3. Phase 3 Zulu is Columbia Detention Center, where they put the hardcore boys. Oh God, there's my cat. All right. Anyway, so they take me to this ratty ass fucking strip club. Like I don't know strip club from strip club, and but you know, I know dive bars, and this was the diviest, dirtiest. I mean, this is where old strippers go to die, right? I was like, damn, but they had a jukebox with records in it, so I was like into that. Like, fuck the naked women. So I'm over there by the jukebox, and I'm like, do 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 do. And here's the damnedest thing. Now, and there was a midget running around. We'll get to why I hate midgets in episode 2. Okay, I don't give a fuck. You know, when I tell that little story, we'll see why. So, anyway, this fucking tomb of a strip club, and I'm over at the jukebox, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was like, well, you got to put on some music, you know, so the girls can dance, and boom, 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 and I'm like, you know, playing the records and doing what I do, and I love an old school jukebox that has 45s and songs. You know, every girl crazy about a short dress, man. Whatever, you know, just whatever I can think. And so my compadres that drug me there are sitting there like, you know, I'm like, no, you fucking, I'm like, look, you got to drag yourself up to the stage. Like, look, fold it all. Like, I don't even know, but I know things. I don't know. I'm precognitive, or I don't know. I'm tired of being recycled. Okay. I'm a Piscean. This is my 12th life. And so I was like, look, you fold the dollar bill, you put it between your teeth, you do like that, none of that shit. And so when I did that, this old raggedy baggedy fucking discount turkey of a fucking, you know, she fucking does that, and it takes the dollar bill. And now this was the early 90s when they were doing the glitter thing. So now I'm covered in this cheap stripper glitter, this horrible, stinking, fucking cheap ass stripper perfume, cologne, or whatever. And I'm like, fuck, fuck, fuck. And when I'm, you know, being distracted, goddamn midget went and took my wallet out of my pocket. Now, here's the damnest thing. The narcissistic bitch that I was dating at the time actually bought me, or probably it was her old boyfriend's, Captain America wallet. And so I had to explain not only why my Captain America wallet was missing, also why it was covered in greasy glitter. So, you know, like, I was like, fuck, fuck, fuck. So I go home, and what do? I immediately started a fight. You goddamn bitch ever, like, you know, something, nothing, which is what she usually did to me, right? And I'm in the shower, and I'm trying to wash off the glitter and the funk and all that shit. And where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? Oh my God, oh my God. But I shouldn't have worried. And here's where the story takes a turn. Fuck the strip club. Chapter 2. Now, this goddamn bitch. Now, like I'm saying, I was at the Cosmic Ray headquarters. I was fine. I mean, like, there was always that one girl that stayed, right? And the fucking one, there's always the one that get away, you know? And there was a girl one time, and she was so, I mean, she was my dream. And I was like, go pick out some records. Like, I like records. And she picked out Gary Moore, Thin Lizzy, Nazareth. And I was so blasted, you know. I'll call it. What was your name again? She gets up and walks away. So, where are you, love my life? But there was this one girl that stayed, and she said thank you after we were done. And she was like, let's move in together. So, we did. Now, after I did everything, like, you know, like setting up the house, like, I literally painted the kitchen like purple twilight with stars and a moon. I literally hung the moon for her, right? And one time, you know, I used to work at a restaurant. Now, she had a 9 to 5 job as an insurance agent, and there were little things that were like, this might not be the girl for you, because she would like, I love kung fu movies and just Asian culture and everything. She's like, I hate Chinese people. Ching chang chong, you know that thing. I was like, all right, you know, well, I was about to watch, you know, some Godzilla and Bruce Lee, so I was uncomfortable. And you know, she liked the cocaine, and that was never my bag. And you know, so we worked different shifts, and I worked restaurant shifts, which are 2 to midnight or whatever. And I would bust my ass, and I come home, and like, what I didn't know was that she was doing key bumps in the bathroom and drinking Bud Light. And when happy hour was over, she'd have to come home and be a good girl. And you know, once you're ramped up, you know, it's hard to, you know, so she's sitting there, you know, doing that leg vibrating thing. And I come home and she goes, I got a better deal. Better deal? I didn't realize that, I thought I was in love. I didn't realize this was a commodity situation. And she said, you got to move out. I already had a place. I was already fine, you know, with my rock and roll band and crappy hours and whatnot. All right, that's fine. Okay, whatever. I'm a big man. I'm a big boy. I can take it. But you know, when I figure we're just roommates, right? So I moved from out of her bed to the laundry room or whatever it is, sleeping on the floor, and she just started in on me. You know, like anything. Like, I would be vacuuming and shit, and I'd break a knickknack, and she would just go off. It was like I started World War IV. What can I do? What can I do? I'll do anything. And she had the classic narcissist answer, if you don't know, then I can't tell you. Which means I don't have an answer. All right. Which means I've moved on to bigger and better things. Some other stuff, right? And the last straw was that I saw her off. I think I made her breakfast that day, actually. Because, you know, I want people to I'm a chef. That's what I do. I want you to. I can't not feed you, right? And so she is getting dropped off, and you know, and then she managed to drop off her cum-stained black panties in the underwear drawer so I could see them, right? And I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. But then she laid into me about some nonsense. I don't know, just starting to fight. And I said, you know what? Fuck this. I finally decided to stand up for myself. So I took a big shit, wiped my ass, and then I wiped my ass with a toothbrush. I washed it off, and then I put it back. And every time that goddamn opportunistic whore laid into me, I'd say, yes, baby. Yes, baby. I'd go take a big dump, wipe my ass, and then wipe my ass with a toothbrush. Here's the thing. You don't fuck with a fox. We're always smarter than you. Okay? True blue. I will get you one way or another. And I'm a fox on the run. And this dumb whore is still looking for people to put up with her shit. Her looks are fading, and people are catching on. Oh, and as far as the stripper thing, I noticed a bunch of like Mardi Gras beads. I didn't have to show my tits. Look, here's my tits. All right, get it? That'll cost you a string of beads. Later, babies.